I was reading the story in the Bible. I think it was James, 5th James, about the pool of Bethesda, man. And Jesus had healed this blind man. I talked about this earlier in the week. And he healed this blind man in stages. He didn't heal him right away. So probably up to this, man, Jesus was healing people left and right. But this time he ain't healing man right away. He healed him the first. So when he first met the blind man, mind you, the blind man was sitting by this pool for 38 years. Angels came into the water, troubled the waters. Blind man comes down, asks to get healed. Jesus heals him. Asks him first, do you want to be healed? Ain't no reason you still in the same mess that you've been in for a long time. Do you want to get healed? That's a question that we all gotta ask ourselves. Do we want to get out the mess that we in? Do we want to deal with lust for real? Do you want to deal with alcoholism for real? Do you want to deal with smoking weed for real? Do you want to deal with whatever you want to put in the blank? Do you really want to fix that problem? But anyway, the man said yes. Jesus began to heal him in stages. At first, he spit in his hands and rubbed it on his eyes. Asked the man, could he see? The man began to see a little bit, but he began to see real blurry. The people around him, he said they looked like trees. So then he like, nah, bro, you ain't seeing clear enough. I gotta do some more to you. So then he spit in the clay, spit in the mud, mixed it together, put it on his eyes. The man could see clearly. Man, sometimes God let us go through the mud. People will drag us through the mud, stab us in our back, spit in our face, just for us to see clearly, just for us to see. Because to know something, you got to go through something. You know how they say when you read something, you see something. To know something is to go through something, and a lot of times we not ready to be healed. We're not ready to grow with the level of experience and understanding that we have in that moment. We want to get here, but we don't even have the mental capacity to handle the level that we at right now. We don't even know how to deal with conflicts. We don't know how to critical think to get ourselves out of situations. We don't know how to learn from wisdom. We don't know how to fill in the blank. Don't rush that process. Healing, growth, take steps. Anybody that know me personally, man, like I wasn't always like this. I was wild, very wild, and that'd be another episode, another video. But through mistakes, through lessons, through losses, through experiences, both good and bad, retrospectively, I was able to step back and view myself from the outside looking in over the years and see where I came from being 14, 15 green from Baltimore City to 18, 19 by myself in Vegas, wild into going to Utah, figuring who I was as a person to going pro and really putting this thing together, really doing the self-help, really doing the self-improvement, really self-assessing myself, trying to figure out why I am the way that I am, what made me the way that I am. Like, and I thank God for keeping me. Because the road that I was in, the life I was in, you could easily get lost. But he didn't allow me to get lost. He let me believe that I was by myself the whole time. He let me believe that I was out here figuring out the whole time. But the whole time in reality, he was right there, right beside me, right behind me, just watching, pulling strings here and there, letting a little bit get to me, but not everything. And for that, I owe my life to Christ as a disciple. I owe him.